Hello and welcome back. We got the cryptocurrency market in front of us. Right now you're looking at the Litecoin. We happen to have a bullish position here. Now obviously the market as a whole is still, sliding downwards, should I say drifting in between of sideways movement and slightly downside movement, but it still is well within the limits of the symmetric setup. Now, obviously, I refer to a lot of coins, but in this case, I'm talking about the Litecoin. The Litecoin, as far as I'm concerned, happens to be the biggest factor for the whole market. Now, let me explain what I mean. Because right here, we have a very strong symmetric setup, and I actually mentioned that level, the last level of defense here, 146.8, on numerous occasions. I've said that this level should be, or will be, the end of the road for the downside correction phase, right? That's going to be the last stop. And as I've said that, price kept proving it, where basically it just tried, it had many attempts to break that level, they all failed, right? Failed from the daily perspective, right? Like here and right here, and even yesterday, where I'm going to touch base on that just in a second, but also from the monthly perspective, because that violation here ended up as a spike on the monthly bar. So price actually kept itself well inside of that setup, which makes it a classic sideways movement. Now take a look at the close yesterday. The close yesterday was 148.07, right? Let's call it 148. And the level is 146.8. So we're talking about 1.2, right? 1 point above that last line of support, which means price is still inside the setup. Now that is great. Like I said before, the month, the close of the month, that's going to be our final confirmation, and the end of the month is very near, right? We're talking about a few days to the end of the month. So the close is going to be of great importance. If price is going to remain above the 146.8 here, then game is on. We're not going to do any change. Everything is going to remain intact. But that's a big but. If we're going to have a close outside, right, the monthly close, by the end of the month, we're going to close below the 146.8 here. Now that's going to be a very different story. In this case, like I've mentioned earlier, I'm looking at the Litecoin as basically the leading factor. So even when I have a monthly close below the 146.8, not only that I'm going to close my position on the Litecoin, sell my holdings on the Litecoin, but I may actually decide to do that with all of the rest of the coins, right? So that's a very critical moment for the cryptocurrency market, because if price will indeed break that level here, then I believe we are looking at much serious downside correction than what we've already seen. Right, I think that would actually be just the middle of the way if we're going to break that level. Right? If we're going to hold, everything is going to be bullish from that point on. So just get prepared for this. We're aiming at 306, which happens to be the previous high. And that's about that for the Litecoin. We'll see how it goes from here. I wish us all good luck. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.